I do. Let's just get going live. Let's just see, make sure everything is good. Hello. Oh, let's just get going live. We have audio. Let's turn down the frame rate. Let's design the ultimate HF multi-band fan dipole. Here we come up with the design and create the model so we can see what it is like before we build it. Yeah. Okay. Right then. So I've been studying a few designs of antennas lately. And certain antennas are the better. I've got a good way of doing it with less compromises. A bit less compromises, right? So I'll put some time into it. Be a learning curve, so we're going to apply all the learning we can to it. By the way, the thumbnail was created on an online program with AI. I typed in a few things and it came up with this, so, and I edited a tiny bit here and there. Yeah. So now we've got quite a lot to do to come up with the ultimate fan dipole design. So what we're going to do is learn all the good, take all the good stuff, drop the stuff that's not so good, and turn it into something we can reproduce. I need one anyway. I definitely need one, and I just noticed a bit of a smudge on the cam, so right, let's go to oh, you're going to still get me on that, aren't you? Oh, let's go to room view. Go to room view and I'll give the camera a clean. Come on, camera. You should never touch your camera when you're live streaming. It's alright, I moved it earlier and I got a fingerprint on it. Yeah, so it's all a bit ad hoc, as you can probably see. Right, let's have a look. Go back to the other one. Is that okay? Is it okay? Yeah, it'll do. That's it. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do is start designing a dipole. So we're going to use some start modelling it. Right, I'm just going to have to move that out of the way a minute. I can leave it there. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Right, so we're going to start modelling it. So first we're going to start off. How we're going to approach this? We're going to create the middle feeder first. Create the feeder first. How we're going to do that? We're going to start with. We'll just start with a square. Let's start with a square. Right, so let's work out what we're going to start with. We're going to start with a. It wants to be about this big, spread out like that. About that big, yeah. So 300, say. Let's go 300 by 400 or 300 by 300. 400. 300 by 300. 350. Let's do 300 by 400. Okay, so we're going to do 300 by 400, so I'll go 400, comma 300. Right, just having a look. Getting a few drop frames today, don't know. Oh well. Right, so let's zoom out. There we go. It's the wrong way around, so we'll undo that. We'll go again. 300 by 400. Okay, let's just make it into a component, and we're going to call this the center feed. Center feed. That's it. Okay, let's move it up to start. Right, so starting from the corner. Right, we no longer need the axis, so let's get rid of axes. So we've got this. Okay, so we've got 300 wide by 400 tall. So this is going to be the basis. It's just going to be the basis for it. And it's only the basis. So, and I want to create a feed. Yeah. So what we want is a former here. So 6 inches. Going to need the tape measure for this. Whoops. Right, let's get a trusty tape measure out. Right, so we've got 300 wide, and we want a 6-inch former, so they say. Maybe we can get away with less. 6 inches is quite wide, so yeah, we could do it. Let's do a 6-inch former, why not? Let's start off. So that's 105, let's compromise. 150 mil. Go in millimeters, so we've got 150 mil, so we need to come, let's find the center. There's the center, and I'll go this way 75 mil, and this way 75 mil. Right, and we need to go up enough to do, so we'll need a gap, so the gap, yeah, so we're going to go up 10 mil and 10 mil. That's to give them enough room for the coax, which is probably going to be based on RG5 mini, I would have thought. Alright, so we need a slot then, so we're going to have to go up. I'm going to base it on those coils I did. So let's get, I'm just going to reach around and measure it. 100. Let's just say 100 for now. 100, right, okay. So, looks a bit not enough, but maybe it's enough. 100, let me just measure it properly. Yeah, 100's good. 100's good, so I'm going to keep it at 100. Okay. Starting at 100, so what we're going to do now, we're going to draw this. Let's draw some cutouts. So 100mm, and we're going to come down 5mm, and let's go 5mm in. 5mm. We need some geometry to start the design. Right, let's just drag this up a bit. We'll work on this bit first. So this is the choke end. So, and also we need to do another 5mm. We've got our is that 5mm? Yeah. So what we're going to do, we need 5mm up. Okay, and we can start drawing. Let's have a look. So we're going to go like that. Okay. We've got our 10mm. I lost track now where I am. So is that 75mm? 150, yeah. Okay. So that's good. So what we need now is another line here, 5mm. And we need, I can copy this over after. So let's do another one. Let's just there we go. So what? We don't want sharp corners, we want nice bends. So that's it. We're going to duplicate this, so we're gonna. This is former for our choke. Right, so we've got our former for our choke. So what we can do? Hang on. Let's get rid of that. It's alright, we're still cut. Go into it and paste in place. And we need to get rid of that. Okay, and we need to copy that. Copy it and come out of there. And paste in place. And we need to move it over to there. So we'll grab it from there. And we'll just move it over to there like that. Okay, and we're going to cut it, go into the model and paste it in place, and delete that one. There we go, we've got our former. Okay, so we can get rid of all these lines. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, after the live stream this morning, I just finished my live stream and I went and caught Paul something 0M. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I put it on QRZ, and I couldn't hear him. He was on a mountain top in presumably somewhere over west of Ukraine. Don't know, I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, I gave him a shout and he managed to hear me, and because he was live streaming, I heard my voice on there come over on the over, so that was funny. That was really funny, and that's on that Hustler antenna made up of old bits of rubbish. Right, let's have a nice bend here as well. So 5mm, nice, because the milling bit is going to be, the milling bit's going to be similar. So what we're going to do, the milling bit doesn't do squares, it does rounds, so you make it all round. This is just the initial design. Hang on, let's get both of them. Yeah, cut. Paste in place. Let's just delete. Delete that and that. Oh, not that. Not the whole thing, no. That's my fault. I clicked out of it. That's better. Now this one over here. We're going to make it look ergonomic later on. This is just to get the sizes right for the design and the spacing and whatever else. Alright. So around here, you get 10 windings of coax for a choke. Antenna end choke. I'll actually start from here. So you want a couple of holes here to hold, cable tie the coax down. A couple of holes there. Let's get that sorted out. There's no point putting it anywhere near there. It needs to be up a bit. So we're going to go to the top. And from there we'll go up 20 mil. And then we'll go up right, the centre. We want the centre of this now. Right, that will be the centre where we're gonna. Everything's gonna be geometric and proportionally spaced. So we like everything equal. So that's the middle. So we want our cable to come out here, and then to span out from this bend, slight bend here that way and that way, for our dipole feeds. Okay. So, having said that, we need a little space there. So from here, it needs to be 65, say about there. 60 mil. Yeah. So we'll say 60 mil. 60 millimeters. Right, so there's our first hole, there's our second hole. So let's put them holes in. And to get a cable tie in, it needs to be about 6 mil really, so 3 millimeters. So you don't struggle getting your cable tie in. Okay, so we've got our two. Oh, that's not quite right. Bit overshooting the mark there. We don't want it there, we want it offset so we can put a cable tie around it. So we want to go across, so the RG8 Mini is it's a bit thicker than the very thin stuff, so let's give it a chance. Let's say 5 mil either side, that's 10 mil. Plus the hole, so let's say 7.5, 7.5 and 7.5. Okay, so there's our hole. So we're going to put a hole there. That's going to be 6 mil hole. One there and one there. That's it. So there's our holes for our cable tie. Once we've wound it around here, and you're also going to need another hole down here. Let's do that now to hold the coax feed when it comes in. Right, let's do that. Let's decide what's that size between there and there. 20 mil. So we don't need the full 20 mil, but maybe 15 mil. And hopefully we got. Is that enough? 85 mil. Is that going to be enough for 10 windings? Let me have a look again. It is just about enough, yeah, that's about right. Very good. Very good. So let's put some more holes. Okay, so we've got our... So, coax comes in here. It bends round there, or round there. Cable tied off, it goes round and round and round and round 10 times. Comes back out here, bends up there, fastens in there. Yeah, that's could do with coming back a bit, maybe. I said this was 15, that was 20, didn't I? Hang on. That's 20. I think we should make that 15 as well. Just so it looks right. I like things to look right. I don't like things that don't look right. So let's make that look right. Okay. Right, that's looking better. So, can we get rid of the holes? Not until it's 2D. We can do that now. We could do that. I only have to fill them in again later, but for the model, we want a 3D model that looks like. So we have to make it look like a model first, and then get it ready for CNCing later. Right, okay. So let's save what we've got so far. Okay, so we've got our windings, we've got our holes. Right, what else do we need? That's our centre line. Oh, we need a fixing post here. Now, distance between fixing posts. I want it far enough so, yeah, it doesn't. Let's have a look and see what we got here. So, 30 mil, 30 mil, 60 mil, 60 mil between fixing posts. That's quite a lot, isn't it? It's alright though, it's nice. Let's just keep it 60 mil, so let's go 30 mil and 30 mil. Okay, so there's our fixing posts. Well, that's gonna be a 6 mil bolt. Let's say 6 mil again. So 3 mil. Keep it simple. 3 mil. Okay. Right. So we put our nut. Oh, what's happened there? Did I click out? It's alright, I clicked out, didn't I? Hang on. Drop frames, 2%. We're getting a few drop frames tonight. Daughter and Mrs. must be watching the TV or live stream. Anyway, not this live stream, something else. Right, okay, so let's cut them. Go back into the model and paste in place. Now I can delete that and that. Right, that's my fixing posts. Okay, so can we get rid of some geometry now? We'll leave the centre one, we'll get rid of that geometry and that one there. That one. Can we get rid of these ones? Yeah. So I've got rid of a bit of a geometry, right, okay. We can get rid of that one and that one. Okay. So we've just got our original geometry, right. So we've got our plate, clear plastic plate, perspex, acrylic, whatever you want to call it. So we've got our choke, we can wind round. So we'll wind the choke round it. Now that'll fasten the cable in, right? What's going to fasten the cable up there? So we need, I suppose we could make this, block this off. But you'd have to instead of sliding it out, you'd have to feed it around. That's okay. Does it matter if you feed it around? Doesn't, does it? Right, let's sort that out then. Are we going to feed it round and round and round? Or are we going to slide it on? Yeah, let's feed it then. At least we haven't got to provide a bolt either side. No bolt needed either side. Okay, alright. Let's just check the audio. We're going to feed it round and round and round. Or we're going to slide it on. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Right, so let's get rid of this then. So we've got our cable coming in there, and it starts off about there. Let's just go up 15, probably in line with them actually. We need a bit of space. What space do we need? The same amount. Yeah, let's do that. Let's come down 5 mil. Let's go in 5 mil. Let's do both. Right, this is going to give us no, that's the wrong way, isn't it? Did that the wrong way. So, yeah, I want to go like that. Like that. Like that. And like that. Like that, like that. Is that wind picking up? I like the wind picking up. Right, anyway, let's get back into this. Let's get rid of these bits. So we want a line from there to there. And we need to get rid of these bits. That hole there. That. Oh, that's like a storm coming. Don't say there's a storm coming. Am I going to have to go and take the aerial down or something? Or should we let the wind blow it down? Need some room for a fan dipole anyway. Right, so that's what we've got. Let's get rid of these lines. Leave that centre one, get rid of this one. Okay, so we're gonna feed. We've got our feed coming in, and it goes around, 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 around to there. And that'll have to go up and around, and then stop there. Yeah. Okay. Right. I heard it the other day. Same guy on. Right, so where did we get to? Right. So we don't like these sharp corners. Anyway, they're going to be the extremes. The extremities are going to be where the cables join. So we've got our posts. These are where our cable is fed from for our dipole. So we need to split this up now, see how many we can get out of it. So they say about 2 inches. 2 inches away. Is that enough? 2 inches away? 2 inches between them. Right, let's try to work it out. Let's see, let's just go half. What's that? 175, what's going on? 202? That's not right, is it? Where are these coming from? 202 and 400. What on earth is going on here? Hang on. What have I done? Nothing. Looks good. So what is that to there to there? 400. I want to go up 200. Right, it's a good job I checked that. Let's see what the difference is. Bloody hell. That's all out, isn't it? How did I manage to get it out? I don't get it. 150. $65 and then 20, 2.5. Right, okay. He's got to be moved down. 2.5. Right, okay, let's get rid of that line. I'll keep that one there. Let's just make sure it is blooming. Yeah, it's in the middle. Let's get one in the middle of here. 202. Hey. 400. 202. 200. What the hell? It's putting me centre at 202. Don't know why that is. Maybe that's bend is affecting it. Could be. Right, anyway. So from there to there we've got 20 mils better. Right, that's better. So we want to split this up. Let's just save that. We've got to split this up into more. That's 200, so 100. That gives us 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands. Can we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands? I think 5. Is 5 bands enough? 5 bands. We ought to have known how many bands we want to do, really. Let's have a look on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bands. 10 bands. 56, 11, 12 bands we got on this FT710. Yeah, 12 bands. Nice to be. You can't do all 12 bands, surely. It'll look a bit mad. Let's just not be too ambitious. I can't look any worse than that. Right. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at 2 inches apart. How many? 100 mil apart. What's that give us? 4 inches. 4 inches. So we could do. Well, we could make the holes every 2 inch, but I think then we could have 10 bands. 10 bands. Let's have a look. What does 10 bands give us? That's 12. We'd lose the 80 and the 160 metre. Well, that's okay. I wasn't going to do that anyway. Right, that tells us then. So we've got a choice now. We'll have. Let's go again. 50 mil. 50 mil. So we're going to design it around 5 bands. But if you want to space them closer, every 50 mil instead of every, or in inches, every 2 inch instead of 4 inch, you can. It's up to you. There'll be the holes in place to do 10 band. 10 band, or you could lose whichever band you don't want. It's got enough slots for 10. Okay, so what we need to do then is we need to Gone quiet on HF.
82
So
November Mike. 50 watts FM. CQ, CQ, CQ.
anyway, right, let's get back on it. So we need to come back a certain amount.
50 watts, that'll be through a beam.
I suppose 15 mil is the size. Yeah. Let's come back 15 mil.
2 meters.
And 15 mil should be enough. And the hole for the cable to feed out of. And how we're going to do it. So what we're going to do, we're going to have another hole in and out as a strain relief, 15 mil again. Well, let's say 20 mil this time. 20 mil. No, let's go
CQ, 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 DX, M0, LTQ,
30 mil.
0, Lima, Tango, Quebec.
Okay, 30 mil.
From India, Oscar,
There's your 30 mil.
November, Mike.
So we've got our hole coming out, hole coming in. Then we need to bring it down at the post and tie them off. And we've also got to get across here without interfering with this bit here. Yeah, we'll have to overlap it. Unless we tie it. Yeah. You could lose the coil, but I mean, let's keep it like that for now. No coil. And so we've got 15 from there to there and 45 to there. Okay. Let's put some holes in. What size holes? We also got a half an hole there. So a hole needs to
Mike 0, Lima, Tango, Quebec.
have to come in a bit. Does it matter? Yeah, it matters.
8, 0, no, golf.
It matters, so we need to.
Shall we QSY to
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so we want a hole there. Okay, so we'll have to come back. Needs to be back 15 mil. Okay, let's do it. Let's make some 15 mil back offs and 15 mil again. So we need to space this out. So from there to there is 85 mil. So half of 85 mil is 40.25, 42.5, 42.5. They let anyone on there these days.
Supplying about on 2 meters, thank you.
50 mil. Right, so we want to do 42.5.
Very good.
42.5, 42.5, 42.5, 42.5. Actually, no, let's undo that. Right, we want to go from here. 42.5. Let's get rid of these one at a time. 42.5. 42.5. So it's going to be less than 4 inches, less than 2 inch. That's okay. We've got to make it work, right? 42.5. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of these. $42.5. 42.5. 42.5. 42.5. Right, so that should be, that's 30 mil, and this should be 30 mil. That between there and there is 85. Yeah, so it looks okay. Looks okay. So let's save that. Right. So we're going to laser this out. Might CNC it just for prototype, but then laser it out. Yeah. Let's have a look. What's going on? 1% of drop frames. Okay. Right. So we need to put our holes in. So how many holes have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 holes. Can we alter this slightly? Can we go up or down? Can we get 10? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 10 really. 10. Could do with 10, so let's alter it a bit. So if we jump up, we're not going to get the centre one. So to get 10, what do we say? What about if we do 40 holes? We need to get the calculator out for this. Let's bring up the calculator. Right. Now to divide it by 10, divide it by 11. So 400 divided by 11. 36.36. Yeah, crazy. And that should give us, but then we haven't allowed for this border. Can't get too close to the edge, so let's cancel that. So let's take off 30 mil. So we're going to do 370 millimeters divided by 11 equals 33.63. 33. So 33 mil. Is 33 mil enough space? Just, or it'll be 66 mil. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. Keep the centre line. Calculator says it's 33 mil. Let's say 33.5 mil. No, let's say 34 mil. 34 mil. Right, let's create it on 34 mil. 34 millimeters. 34 millimeters. 34. 34. 34. 34. What does that give us? 30. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6. So we go 34, 34, 34, 34. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. And how many bands we got? 12. So we're not going to do the 160 metre band, are we? So we do the 80, 40, hang on, 80, 60, 40, 10, so yeah, 12. 12, and we've got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's going to be it then. And you don't want that, you can have 1, 2, 3. No, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands. That'll do. We'll put enough holes in for them all. Okay, so there we go. We're going to put that in at 6 mil. Right, okay, so we're going to put all these in. What was that? Yeah, it's okay to drill extra holes. If you want to space them closer, you can space them closer. But you can put let's just get these in here. So we initially wanted to do, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. So we could lose the bottom one if we wanted, or the bottom 2. So you start from the top and work down. But then this is in the centre. Need to have equal feeds going down. So anyway, that's going to have to be a little bit of a compromise. If you don't want them, you just miss them off. Right, let's just get these duplicated. Let's come out there, paste in place. We need to get them over to the other side, so let's grab them and put them over here. That's it. Of course they're not in the model yet, so we'd have to cut them and paste them in place. Alright, so we've got them there now. That's our holes. We've got our holes. Right. So coax feed comes up here. It wraps around 10 times over nearly 6-inch winder. Cable tie, cable tie, cable tie. Break the feed. One side of the dipole, the other side, and then it feeds out to all this. Fans out. It fans out. Yeah. Okay, so we don't want square. We don't like square looking things, so I'm going to make this ergonomic for that size. It's got to be within 400mm tall by 300mm wide. Made of clear perspex or polycarbonate. Milled out, so it's tough, resilient, clear. It could be clear. So anyway, right, so this is how you fasten them into there. I don't know whether it's 2 enough. Need to be strain relief, so you come in one side, out the other. Maybe one more set. No, leave it like that. Oh, down to this post. So there's a little bit strain relief But then what stops it pulling this? We don't want it to pull that, do we? Does it need more holes, or was that stud? It's going to be soldered. The ring's going to be soldered, crimped and soldered. It's going to be strong enough. Plus there's a bit of strain relief. Should be alright. Alright, okay, so we have our... So we've got 11. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 this side, 5 that side. So you could miss the middle bit if you wanted, if you only want to do 5. Or you could stagger it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whatever you want to do. I would need somewhere to hold it up, to fasten it onto something. So I'm going to need a hole here. Possibly 2 holes for some U-bolts. Just to fasten it up. Doesn't need... Oh no, the fan dipole needs to swing in the... It needs to swing. If you fasten the ends to a tree, it sways. It needs to be able to swing. So it needs to be a centre pivot. About there, strong enough not to break off. So we need to put the centre pivot maybe there. Like that. Let's say it's like that, and it needs to be big enough to be able to fasten it. So let's go into it. Let's put... I like the idea of it being there. How big though? Big. 10 mil is plenty. 10 mil, 8 mil's plenty. 8 mil. So let's say 8 mil, 4 mil diameter. Okay. Right, let's get these holes cut out. Let's empty these holes out. Mate, got to turn it into a model after all. Let's get them cut out. And we'll do the thickness on it. We won't do the thickness yet. We'll wait till we've made it ergonomic looking. We don't want it not square. What's the point of CNCing it if you're gonna just have it square? You might as well just cut. Oh, you could have it square, and you could just cut out. Easier to build without a CNC, but anyway, if the CNC is ergonomic, doesn't mean to say you have to have yours ergonomic. If you want to cut it out a square, not make it ergonomic, then you can do. It's only aesthetics and a bit of done it again. Oops, what have I done? Oh, I've done it again. Jesus. Right, let's get there, sort of. Come on in. Alright, so I've got the spacing worked out. So between, if you miss a hole, you can have it 78 mil between the wires. If that's not enough, then you miss another set of holes out. So the next set of holes is 34 on top of 78. I'll let you work that one out yourself. Right. Okay, so we've got our horrible looking square piece of plastic. Right, so we've got our hole in the middle to mount it. We've got our feed points. The wires go up to that, wherever you want to send them to. These M6 bolts by about 50 or 40. Say 40, so you can, or even less, so you can ring crimp your cables, put them all on the same post, and ring crimp the feed to it. Yeah, with built-in I suppose if I'm going to do a choke this side, I'll have to do another bit of plastic with it. We can form a choke for the rig end. Yeah, we'll sort that out after. Oh, we've left one here. Right, so are we there? No. We're there. Let's get rid of... We'll keep the geometry for a bit. Right, I need to make it ergonomic now. This is our outer extremity, so whatever we do, we've got to keep it similar. So let's have a look. So between holes, then let's have a look what we've got between holes. Should be something like 17, 34. So if we go 17, we've got 17. Right. So 17. Let's go up 17. And what we got here? We've got 15. Right, that's a shame, isn't it? I think we're going to have to come into 17. Let's do it. So it only needs to be moved over. Let's just move it over 2 mil. 2 mil over. And do the same this side. Oh, I missed a set. Move it over 2 mil. Yeah, that's it. Let's get rid of that one. And put a new one in at 17 mil. Okay, and we need to make a new one. 17 millimeters. Okay, so we've got, the reason we do that is so we can create an arc, like something like this. Although it won't be like that, it'll be less. So we want half of 17 there. Right, so I want to go. What's half of 17? 8.5. Let's just create one. 8.5. Let's come in 8.5. Right. So we can create a arc from there to there, like that. Looks a bit weird, doesn't it? That doesn't look right. Let's work out what's going on here. That looks good, but then you've got to come around here, so you need a bit of a different one. Right, that's just, so you've got to go round there, round and round again. Right, okay. Right, what's that? 8.5. Let's say 4.25. So we go 4.25. Yeah, I can do something with that, I think. Right, let's do that. Right, so let's just work out this. So we've got 8.5. That's 8.5. Let's go 4.25. 4.25. Let's see what we got now. What's that look like? No, doesn't quite work, does it? Let's go like that, like that. That looks better, but does it give us enough? No, doesn't quite give us enough. So what I need to do is another one. 4.25. I need to go like that to there. That looks wild. No. Okay. Let's go again. Another 4.25. Let's try again. That looks alright. Maybe not enough. I need to go to there. So what about that one? No. Maybe. And I've got to come. Alright. Let's copy that arc. Copy. Paste. No. Hang on. Let's make another line. 4.25. Okay. Trying to make the best of our material. So we need to do that. What's that like? That doesn't look too bad, does it? So it don't look quite right now. Let's try another one. Copy. Paste. Alright, what's that looking like? Yeah, that looks alright. So round like that, round like that. Okay, so I've got the idea there. Let's see what else we can do around the top of here. What can we do around the top of there? Ah. Really, that ought to be up there, really, didn't it? Maybe. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we've got 12 bands. 12 bands. Maybe we need to jump them up a bit. If I moved them down, let's alter this. Yeah, so we need to work out what that is from there to there. So from the edge of there to there, it gives us 14 mil. That's plenty. Right, so we need 14 mil.
Mike 0, Lima, Tango, Quebec, portable,
14 mil,
Church
so
Road,
we want
CQ.
14 mil. Centre the hole to the edge, we've got 17 mil. So we've got a 17, there's a 17.5. Right, so 17 mil.
Mike 0, Lima, Tango, Quebec, portable, calling CQ from RL82 November Mike. RL82 November Mike.
Let's try some at 17 mil. Alright, so we've got a 17 mil to there. Let's put a hole over it. Just as a placeholder. Right, so I've got 17 mil, so the distance between there and there is 13 mil exactly. So if I select, let's just try this. So if I select all them, all these, oh, hang on.
Longming Station, can you repeat your call sign please? This is
Right,
280
I need to
LKF
move all
mobile.
that down by 17 mil. Or is it 13 mil? Can't remember now. Can't remember, so that goes from there to there. 13 mil. So if I...
Station on the Longming, can you repeat your call sign please? This is 280 LKF mobile.
Right, what have we got here? Between there and there we've got 34 mil. So we want to increase, that's going to be our last one. We need to come down to give us 34 mil. And we've got 13 mil. So 34 mil minus 13 mil, 21 mil. So we come down 21 mil, 25 mil. So that's going to be, it's not going to be quite right, is it? Let's try it and see what we got left with. So we're going to bring that down by, what did I say it was? 21 mil. Bring it down by 21 mil. Okay. So we're into the plastic just, but we haven't got a lot. It's 9 mil. We've got 6 mil there. And we've got, let's just come out of there a minute. Oops. How long, what have we got here? Between there and there, 17 mil. So we've got 6 mil and 17 mil. Right, 6 mil, so we've got 17 mil. Minus 6, 11 mil. 5.5 mil. 5.5 mil. Let's move them back by 5.5 mil. .5 mil. Okay. Right, now we've got, should have equal spacing. We've got 28 mil. No. 34 mil. Oh, something got. I might have to move that one. Now have we got 34 mil down here? Should have. Yeah, and we've got what between there and there? 11 mil and 14 mil. So let's go up 34 mil from here. $34 mil. Alright, let's move that hole. There. So have we got what we got here? 34 mil. 34 mil. 11.5 mil. $14 mil. 11.5 mil, so we've got equal spacing so far. Equal spacing. Right, and that gives us our 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 bands. 12 bands. Or 6 bands. 12 or 6 bands. That would be better. Let's get rid of some of this geometry we don't need. Alright. Oops, what happened to that? Cut. Paste in place and okay. Let's get some of these lines rid of. Okay. And then get rid of these. Alright, why is that there? Why have I got one there? Don't know. Okay. So we've got equal spacing and we've got 6 either side or 3. 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 or whatever combination they want. So rather than just go in and out, it can fan out towards this point here, can't it really? Yeah, might as well. Right, let's clear up some of this old geometry. It's getting too complicated. Well, oops, what was that? Wrong thing. Just get rid of the lines a minute. Alright, get rid of the lines. Okay. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, phone's going. I have to put you on an intro in a minute. we're back. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, so got to finish off in a bit, so let's tidy this up and see if we have to carry it on. So the idea is to make this ergonomic. Don't like square bits. And we'll have the same bit on, we'll have the same idea on the stays. I call them stays or separators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you've got 12 there. So these are no good, are they? Let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of them. Oh, we can just do that. Right, let's get rid of them. Right, we can get rid of that one. Right, so we've got those. Let's get rid of that as well for now. And the wire on the bottom. Right, that's it. So what have we got left? Is that basic setup? Basic template. So ignore that. So we've got the same distance. We should have the same distance from the centre of that hole to there. 14.5 mil. Let's see if we got the same at the top. Doesn't look the same, does it? Ah, it's not the same, that's why. Right, I thought it was. So we've got 8.5 to there. Hang on. That's right to there. So we're going to have to move that a little bit. 8.5 and 11.5. So we've got 3 mil in it. So we're going to have to move the whole lot down. The whole lot down. 1.5 mil, is it? Is it 1.5 mil? 1.5 mil. Now what have we got it? What have we got it on now? 13 mil. And 10 mil. What's it? 13 mil to centre of the hole. Yeah. So that's it, we're okay there now. Alright, so we've got that there, so we need to copy that. Copy all that. Paste in place. Get rid of these a minute. Let's quickly measure that. So I've got rid of my guide. 17 mil. 17 mil. What's the centre of this hole? 13 mil. Right, come out of there. Grab these again. And move them. Move them over to here. Okay. Alright, cut them. Paste them in place. Alright, and get rid of them. Horrible, it. Oh dear, feel seasick. Go on. Okay, so that's it. Let's just double check it. So we've got 17 mil to there and 13 mil to there. That's it. Right, let's get rid of that. So, and get rid of that. Okay, That's as far as we're going to get. So that's the middle feed post, and it'll go out to there. That's one thing that needs a strain relief, doesn't it? So we're coming one way, then we need to go around the back, then forward this way. So we need some lines. So what we're going to have to do now is create some holes. Yeah, we've just got enough time to do it. Let's put some measurements. I have to splay out from here to there. Right. Okay. I've made myself a bigger job with trying to do all 12 bands. Well, the ability, I don't suppose that you'll use all 12, but if you want to space it out. Well, we start with all the 12 bands capability. Start there. One more. Okay. So somewhere there we need to equally distance apart. Do we do equal? Yeah. If we did just to there, it wouldn't be equal distance apart. So what we need to do now is measure down these lengths the same distance. How far apart do we want to lace these things? Comes in there and it comes down. Right. Equal amounts apart, yeah. So what's a good size to lace up? 40 mil. Probably in 30 mil. Maybe have two lots of holes. Let's say 35 mil. Or let's even say 34 mil. Same as this here. Same as that there. 34 mil. Let's keep it the same. Right, let's go 34 mil down. And again 34 mil down. $34 mil down. So it is increasingly moving further in, which is okay because it's fanning in. It's a fan dipole. I might as well do a bit more with it than just straight up stuff. I've got to go in a bit because I've got to go on the run, and then yeah, same thing I always do on a Sunday. Oops, come on, don't mess around now. Alright, we're getting there. Right, so there's our holes. Okay, so it sort of goes right like that. Stop it. My desk is small here and I've got two buttons on the front of the mouse and it keeps hitting the overhang. Right, so I've got that. Okay. So hole. Looks a bit weird, but yeah. So it feeds in there and out there. Do we need another one, or can we come straight down, right, in through the front, round the back, in through the top? So into the top, round the back, and in. Does it need a third one? I don't think so. We'll try it. Should be alright. Right, so what we'll do now is put the holes in. Same size holes again. Six mil holes. And we'll flip this and reverse it for the other side. So we'll have to do all this again. Alright, let's get in there. Get in there. You know I'm gonna make it. We're gonna make this because we've got the CNC. We're gonna make it. It's up to the user how many bands he wants to cover. The user will decide how many bands they want. Right, okay. Right, I need to get rid of let's get rid of all those. All these lines, don't need them no more. Don't need the lines no more. Just in the way. We've got the whole space in, that's all we wanted from it. Alright, let's get rid of the last couple. Okay. So it looks weird, but it's equal distance to get your wire. It's like booting a shoe, lacing a shoe. You lace a shoe, yeah, you need enough space to get your fingers round for the next one. Okay. And they're on the trajectory to that as well, which is good. Right, okay. So what we'll do, we'll copy them now. Oh, let's just do it the easy way. Oops, didn't get them in. Copy. Paste in place. Right, edit. Can I flip? Let's try and flip them. Reverse face, flip along blue direction. No, that didn't seem to work, did it? Undo, flip. Let's try again. Flip along green direction. No. Undo, flip. Right. Don't know what's going on here. Oh, I've just pressed my button again. Right. Cut. Paste. Right. let's flip it. Flip along blue direction. I didn't do it. Okay. Undo flip. Let's do the other tool. Let's get rid of this. I haven't got a center hole, so okay. I'll just do this then. That's it, and I'll move that over to how we're going to do this now. I need a known reference. Shit. Oh no, that's not going to be a known reference, is it? Not so easy. I need something that's in a certain position, a known reference. No, I ain't gonna get nothing, am I? Alright, so that's not gonna work then. Undo that. Undo paste. Let's try again. Redo paste. I still can't get it over there anyway, can I? Hang on. Tell you what I'll do is I'll undo paste, go into here, take the whole thing, and undo. Hang on. Take the whole thing like that. Oh. Take the whole thing plus that one. Copy. Paste. Right, we've got our reference now. Rotate it around that axis. Okay. And we're gonna drag it over to here by that. And I've just pressed my button again. Clicked my button on the desk, and have to move that, rearrange that somehow. Right, so this one goes down to here. Come on, you can do it. Where won't it go? What's going on? No, it's not having that, is it? There it is. Right, so we've got it there. We need to take off that one. So we already got that one. We need to get this off here. Cut it. Paste in place. And then we're done. Let's get these lines off. Right, and then we empty it out. Nearly done for tonight. I need to leave it in a good position. And end the stream. So we get it even. We'll have to do the filling in on the next stream, maybe tonight, or maybe tomorrow night. Okay, so that's it. We've still got a line. Let's get rid of that line. Let's square it up. Right, here we go. Save. So there we have it. That's enough for tonight. That's going to be it for tonight, and we'll carry on tomorrow with fan dipole of madness. Let's make the ultimate fan dipole. The design #2 tomorrow. #2. Okay, that's going to be it. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Any comments or anything you want to add? If you want to add anything, leave a comment, and I will make sure to include it if it makes some sense. Alright then, time for the outro. Bye for now. Ta-ra.